What is cracking, you fish and jamokes? Once again, it's your boy Eastern PA Fishing here, and once again, we are on another fly fishing mission. With me today, I have the fly fishing rod. Hopefully gonna be able to catch something on that. I know I never go fly fishing on this channel, and I pretty much never go fly fishing, period. So when it comes to this type of fishing, I am a little bit of a noob, but we should definitely be able to come across some fish here. And if we aren't able to catch anything on the fly, I have a secret little cheat that should definitely help us catch some fish here today. Anyway, it should be a good episode, so stay tuned. Eastern PA Fishing here, you know what it is by now. Let's get right to the fishing. We made it. Hopefully we're gonna get on some fish. Gotta get down to this freezing cold creek. Now, if you watch my channel often enough, you should know that I almost never go fly fishing, but we are fishing a wild creek and there should be some biting fish hanging around. For my main fly, I have one of these little squirmy worms or a San Juan worm. And for my secondary fly, I have this very tiny pink nymph. Should be an interesting episode. Now, an issue that I'm running into already is the fact that I never go fly fishing. Most of my fly fishing gear is definitely just sitting around most of the time. So some of this line on here is just a little extra crusty. This part of the creek really isn't too good. There are a couple little rips here and there, but there really aren't a ton of fish that like to hang out in these spots. But we are walking down to a part of the creek where there should be a ton of fish. We're gonna keep hitting spots here and there until we come across something that's gonna eat. Cool story about this rod here. This is actually a vintage Thunderbird tackle custom design freaking fly rod. I got this thing on Craigslist for 10 bucks. Oh, I just had one on there. Gosh dang it. I got this rod and it came with a reel as well off of Craigslist for 10 bucks. I've had it for about 2 or 3 years. Finally busting it out and putting it to some work. Oh, there we go. Got one. First one of the day. Hopefully he does not get off. I do not have a net, so I'm gonna do our best to land this guy fast and efficiently. On the nymph too. Oh, did he just come off? He just came off. Oh, you turd. Wow, well, at least we got bit. As you guys can see, this part of the creek really probably won't have many big fish in it. I want to try to dangle one over the waterfall here. This would be kind of cool if we can get one. Figured there would be some up in these falls. There definitely are, but they probably just won't come out. Oh well, moving on. Real nice spot here. Let's make sure we don't screw it up. All right, well, so far, this is proving to be quite the challenge. Now, this is definitely an area where I'll probably put on a split shot just so I can get down to some fish. Alrighty, I just added a small split shot about a foot away from my squirmy worm, and then about a foot and a half away from that we have this very tiny little nymph. If the camera will focus on that, probably will not. The added split shot should make it a little harder to cast, but it should also let us get down to some bigger fish. Probably coming up on the best hole of the day so far. Yeah, there's definitely a ton of fish right here in front of us. I don't know if any of them is going to eat this fly though. Time to change out tactics here. This is not working. And we're going to do something a little ghetto here. We're going to use the soft plastic. Well, leave it to good old Eastern PA Fishing here to find a way to cheat the system. We have a size 6 Aberdeen hook on there with the Berkeley trout worm. Usually fish this on spinning gear, but we're going to use the same exact setup. About 1.5 feet away from there, we have a split shot. And about 2 feet away from there, we have a strike indicator. Seems like they aren't biting flies today. I mean, this creek is probably one of the most pressured fly fishing creeks in this part of Pennsylvania. So a lot of these fish just don't want to bite the fly, but maybe we can get one on a soft plastic. Now, the one thing about fishing a soft plastic with a fly rod is if you cast it too wildly around, you're just going to screw up your soft plastic. So try to make precise casts and as few as possible. There we go. That's a decent one. Stay on, baby. Yes, freaking finally. Gotta land this one, guys. That is a decent one. Trying to keep some pressure on my line. Yes, there we go. Couldn't get it done on a fly, but we can get it done with the soft plastic on the fly rod. Not a bad little fish, guys. It was a pretty one. Let's get him back. And he's off. Finally getting on some action. Ah, I had him. Shoot. There we go. Got him on here. He's decent too. Oh man, let me land him. Second one of the day, if we can get him. Man, he's a nice fish, dude. Here we go. Second one on the fly with the soft plastic. Call it cheating, call it what you want, but we're out here catching fish on the fly rod. See you, dude. Oh, I had him. Let's keep moving downstream. 2 in the bag, 2 decent fish. Couldn't get anything on the flies. Cheating with the soft plastics. Good old Eastern PA fishing here. Well, guys, so far I've been doing a lot of walking, a lot of fishing, and not really too much catching. That is all right though. We are coming up on some more decent spots. Trying to make the most of this video. I'm gonna try to catch at least 2 to 3 more trout here, which is gonna probably be quite a challenge considering we've walked already about 1.5 miles of creek and we've only gotten a handful of bites and caught 2 fish. So we definitely have our work cut out for us, but we do have some more decent stretch of creek right up in front of us. So we're gonna get back down to the water and keep fishing and hopefully catch ourselves some more trout. Stay tuned, guys, this one isn't over yet. We are on what I would consider the other half of the creek, and we are down to the last half of the GoPro charge. Just took off my strike indicator. Trying to get down to some active fish. Seems like a lot of these fish are down at the bottom right now. All right, this is gonna be the last stretch of creek. Hopefully we can get something here. Oh man, what a tough day. A lot of walking, a lot of fishing, and not a whole lot of catching. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude, that was a nice one. Oh man, right before the GoPro's about to die too. Oh man, what a shame. Oh, he came back. Got him. Got this one. Yes, dude. Finally. Oh my gosh. It's like the smallest trout of the day, and I'm like losing my grip on him. There we go. Another beautiful little wild brown trout, man. We got about 5% left on the GoPro. See if we can get one more out of this hole. Oh my gosh. That was a freaking big one.